So this is a first for me. I'm using the tripod as a selfie stick. I've never used a selfie stick before. I've also never ridden the exact route that I took this morning on my bike. And that's what I challenged myself to do, to kind of overcome this sense of anxiety and fear that I have this morning. I think I was hearing some rodent sounds in the ceiling or roof of my casita. I don't like that. So my challenge was, what can I do that's courageous, meaning acting with the fear, not to avoid it. So that's what I did. And I wanted to say that from now on, I want to bring a notebook every time I'm going out in nature, because all the ideas flow. And I wish I could write them down right now. So this morning I'm just thinking a lot about, what constitutes a courageous life and how much safety and security do I want to pursue, because it's endless in our economic system. The ways that we can choose paths that insulate us from potential risks. But I think it came from noticing that I rode through a community college campus, and I just love college campuses. Something about them, just not anything about the content of what's going on in them, but just the fact that they're these mini villages in and of themselves. And I guess they present a sense of order within the chaos of the world. And so I love college campuses, but I also love open space, nature, wilderness. And I guess I was starting to think about where I'm going to do my all-day solo walk, sunrise to sunset, which is an assignment for a vision fast that I'm doing later this year. And trying to think of a place that I know of, because I don't really know the wilderness that well here. Where do I know that I could spend 12 hours outside and have enough variety, and also places to stop and sit on the land and really have interaction with nature, and not so much like subdivisions. You can see some houses in the distance there. So I was just thinking about that and enjoying the morning. And I'll be turning around now and riding back on the road. Pretty empty road. That's all, nothing profound. So here's the thing that occurred to me on the last part of my bike ride, is the transition I'm in regarding my relationship to fear is a transition from many years of patterning to not connect with what I really want, but to focus on settling for what I can do with the limitations that I have. And there's a lot of creativity within that, but the missing piece of being able to connect with the feeling of desire, the feeling of joy, the feeling of yes, that's the new part. And I think that the reflex when fear comes up is to go smaller and protect and go safer. And something I want to experiment with is, when fear comes up, how can I double down and actually do something in the direction of a desire, or what feels like a risk or a reach, that is an investment rather than a closing down. And that's what I want to play with, and that's what I'm watching inside myself when my solutions to fear come up.